Hello everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Dulayne and welcome back to a new update video, and hopefully this one will kind of be one where I actually get my butt into gear. So at the moment we're actually playing Elder Scrolls Online. I didn't know what to do for background, so I thought let's go and do some crafting and collecting. I'm just going to run around and I'm using a custom add-on called Harvest Maps. If anyone cares, I don't know. It's good and it shows all the different resources on the map, so we're just going to run around and gather what I can find. And there's a quest over there that I didn't know I had. So anyway, how's it going? I've been AFK for the longest time yet again. And I basically have been doing a lot of streaming on Twitch. And I recently got affiliated on Twitch. By the way, if you haven't seen my Twitch channel, link will be in the description for you. Nice, got some nice loot there. Don't know what I got, don't care. Why is that over there, actually? Oh, yeah, I remember why. Because... Can I get there? No? Whatever. Can't move that map. My screen is wider than what it is, and all my elements have been pushed in. So I'm just going to have to make do with what I've got. But yeah, I haven't got partnered. I want to get partnered on Twitch, but I got affiliated with them, so... Essentially, it's like, to me, it's like a mini partnership where you get a cheers, so people can use bits on the stream, they're like tips. Eventually, we'll get a sub button with an emote, and we'll get ad revenue. So I've been doing that for a while. I wasn't actually going to continue with YouTube for a while because just I didn't feel my head was right in the game with it, and with just with work being, you know, there, I do a very physical job. I end up not having as much time to commit, or I haven't had, or felt like I've had as much time to commit to things. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I pulled my lower back, so I was out of work for a couple of weeks, so I decided, you know what, let's give one thing a go, and I had a lot of fun with it, really. Been growing quite well, playing Elder Scrolls as my main game, which has been cool. I'm surprised I'm not finding many resources today. But I've been doing that, and I actually met an old friend of mine by accident. I think I actually kind of looked at her profile and was going to say hello, but I don't know what happened. I didn't end up getting that done. But then, out of the blue, she sends me a message, hello, how you doing? And we got talking, and we got chatting, and, you know, catching up with old times and all this good stuff, and she's been coming to my streams, and we actually did, this Monday just gone, a cooperative live stream of 7 Days to Die, which was pretty fun to do. Her name is Laurie, gamer chick. I'll put her link in the description as well. I've got to remember to do this. I've got to become better at it. At the same time, though, she's really been a kind of breath of fresh air. I think with me, a lot of it's about self-belief and being focused. Have I really got to kill this dude? Really? I don't want to fight him. He's a boss, but I got to do it. And she's been really kind of just like, you know, she doesn't think she's done much, but to me, when someone takes their time, if they like you or not, whatever, to talk to you and, you know, help you out and make you feel inspired to do something, to me that means a lot. Whenever I do something at work, if someone's helped me get to a result, which is trying to produce new content, then I have to credit where credit's due. That's just the way I feel things need to be. So I've done that, and basically I've come to the decision that I'm going to remove that map for a moment. Or at least move it. There we go. Now it allows me to do things. She's actually motivated me. I don't know if she's intended to do this or what, but, you know, to get back into making content. And I'm going to, since I've spoke of it, I've already kind of I've started and completed one series, which you'll see soon, and I've got a bunch of Lord of the Rings Online episodes. Now, let's talk a bit about Lotro. I will be honest, at one point I felt like it was a series that I couldn't really do. I felt like I was going to retire from it. I will be honest, you know what Lord of the Rings is like for me. I've always had a bit of a up and down relationship with it over the past few years. I've just, you know, I think it's more to do with me than the game and just getting things done. So I will be continuing Lord of the Rings Online. I've got about 5-6 episodes recorded, So we will be seeing about getting them going as soon as possible. But the one thing that I came to agree with Laurie with, something that I kind of already thought about, is to get a few series done, like a few Let's Play videos recorded, edited, made into videos, metadata done, like the tags, the thumbnails, and I've actually done that for one of the series. So I can't promise where it's going to happen. Once you start seeing content, you'll know it's in full flow. My intention is to try and get a few series up and have them going consistently. However, the one thing that, like I say, I've always been thinking of over the past 2 years or so is there's no point starting something and getting into it if you're not going to get done with it. And I've always been a bit apprehensive about putting content up because what if things go wrong? And sometimes you can't worry about what's going to go wrong and if things are going to fail or whatever. A lot of it's been about like building a lot of self-belief and doing my streams and just, you know, being around the community and just having fun with it and seeing where it goes has probably been the best thing I've done. What the hell's that light? It's been the best thing I've done to really help me get a lot stronger in myself. Like, I just worry too much about things and then I end up using all the time I've got because I've been worrying about it. And it's like, what's the point? So I've been reading a few books, or trying to get into reading a few books. I've got one called The One Thing, and it kind of it's helping me start to become better at how I handle things. Like, the idea is like, instead of having a to-do list, you have what's called a success list, and you figure out the small steps, the things that you need to do in the terms of a domino. So like you do certain things to help you get towards achieving another thing and so forth. And the idea is if you keep knocking over one, if you knock over the first domino, the smallest domino, or you get the first task done, you'll essentially start to see things just continue to keep on going like dominoes. So there's that one, and there's a few other books. I can't remember the names of them right now. I've just got so much. I'm no good at keeping track of things. Let's be honest. But, you know, these things are really helping me just, you know, keep settled down. And it's my way of being soothed and relaxed. I've also been watching a lot of YouTube videos of late that help me just calm down and keep settled. And they're just random things. Like I've seen there's V Westlife and UW Bill, sorry. They're old. They do videos on old computer equipment and all this stuff. It's stuff that I'm kind of interested in when I look at it. So, you know, it's not something that you may be into, but, you know, it helps me. And like I say, I'm looking to get myself a bit more structured with how my weeks go. I've actually, again, with the thanks to help from people and friends, I've actually... Oh, you guys are not going to kill me, are you? How tough are you? Really? Hold on a minute, let me just deal with these. Hold that thought. How tough are they? What did I run into? Whatever. I've got myself a schedule set up. I don't know how tough they were, but they completely didn't give up. So I'm going to be doing streams 4 days a week. I tried doing streams every day for the couple of weeks I was off work with my back because I couldn't do anything else apart from me sitting down or lying down. So I put myself through that. And I found pretty quickly that doing doing every day was too much hard work. Because no matter what people say about streaming and any kind of hobby, YouTube or whatever, if you try and do it too much of a good thing. Why am I dying so easily? I am really weak. These are supposed to be lower level than me unless they're scaling like mad. Maybe I shouldn't be here. But yeah, doing them every day, I just could feel myself getting irritable because I was doing it every day and not having any kind of break. Because at the same time, if you do something too much, you can end up just being worn out by it. And if you're someone like me and you worry too much about the little things, you start thinking silly little things like, oh, am I just not doing a good enough job? Or is this all just, you know, it's not even worth going over what I was feeling. But, you know, it's just not... It's not really clever. It's not productive. It's just not going to get... It's not going to get anything achieved. So I eventually just decided, right, we've got to just focus it in, people are enjoying the streams, enjoying the content, and it's just nice to hear people saying like they're proud of me. It really does kind of fill me with, and I'm truly appreciating these positive vibes that are coming in. Something that I've never been too great at doing. And yeah, so I'm going to be streaming 4 days a week. If I can't defeat these walls, I don't know what I can defeat. It's because I'm a Dragon Knight wearing light armor, so Dragon Knight can be a tank. But the great thing about Elder Scrolls is that you can kind of play the classes in quite a different bunch of ways. I've gone the light armor casting two-handed staff way. But yeah, all this positive feedback and everything's just really kind of helped sink it into my head, and I feel more comfortable in not worrying about like, oh, what if people don't come and watch? And because I get a lot of enjoyment from the company and the conversations, and like anyone else does, they if you like that side of it and you're not seeing this, whatever it is for you in a particular field, then you're always going to struggle to deal with it, because what can you do? People say like it's easy to talk all the time. Well, no, people might not say it's easy, but they'll say like best thing to do is keep talking. And yes, sometimes like there's a friend of mine, Drekken. Hopefully you watch his video, Drek. There's people like Drekken who do streams, and pretty decent guy, very friendly, very chill, very just very inviting. His native language isn't English, so a lot of the time he's worried about it. So if he has a bad day on the stream where he feels he couldn't communicate with someone, it's going to make him feel a bit because okay, or whatever the thoughts that go through his head at that time, just end up being there, and it takes away from the stream for him. So considering now I've got them concerns and silly thoughts out of my head, and I'm seeing regular people coming in all the time, it's just a matter of building the schedule. So Thursday, Friday, I'll be doing 5 o'clock UK time streams, which is midday in the Eastern time zone in America. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'll be doing 2 o'clock starts. Now, that's not to say that I won't stream the other days. That's not going to be a guarantee. That's pretty much if I'm feeling up to it, or if like I've got no content to make. Because I want to try and set, out of the 3 days I've got spare, I want to try and set half of that where I do some recording and get the channel going, because I want to have a backlog going. And the biggest thing I always got myself worried about was, well, what if people reply to a comment? I'd like to be able to reply to something in voice in a later video, and if I've recorded them and batch edited them together, and I can't do that. So maybe I'll make a series where once a week I talk about how my week's been and stuff. Maybe would you guys like to see something like that? I'll probably do it anyway, but like I'll probably try and do a video where I touch base every week or stuff. Once I get things settled, that'll probably be easier for me to do so. I don't know why this game keeps locking up every time I pick a craft. I think it's because I'm recording, and yeah, look at the map. Look at how many crafting resources there are. Yeah, so every time I pick up an item, it's mad. Take a screenshot if you want. These are the add-ons I use. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because I love making things look different. I have planned to do certain games. I don't know how it's going to go just yet. At the moment on my streams, I've been doing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online. It's now, of course, May the 18th. And on Monday, the 22nd, the expansion comes out for Morrowind. But then we've got Destiny 2 coming out. So I've got a plan for different things. And that's what's going to be on the stream. I'm kind of thinking about keeping the content on the stream separate to the content apps on YouTube. I'm still going to introduce both sides of it, YouTube to Twitch and Twitch to YouTube. But I think I kind of want to keep the content exclusive to each other, because I just feel like if I try and have both things on both sites, it's going to end up... Well, there's no way I could bring YouTube to Twitch unless I did upload or something. But getting back to the point, if I feel like I want this content to be extra content for you, I don't want you to just be a Twitch viewer and come over and see the same stuff again, because even if I make it all shiny and whatever, it's not going to be the same, because it's not going to be a much different side, because it will be the same. You'll just see it maybe sped up or chopped up a little bit. So I kind of want this to be an extra place where people can come watch different content that I've done over the years and just enjoy. Anything else? Maybe I'll do my weekly video as a vlog format. I've still got my camera. Like I say, it's just a matter of dealing with things, and as long as work doesn't change my hours, I had a departmental change from where I used to work. I used to work on the stock movement, so the times were pretty much always the same. But now we've been pushed onto the shop floor. Things are kind of back to front now. I could actually be switching to later shifts. I haven't been told of any plans to, but it could happen. And this is partly why I just recently decided I really need to give everything I've enjoyed a proper go and stop letting them... Because I feel like I make things a chore out of myself, but I shouldn't. I don't. I just need to get on with it. And just, get on with it and enjoy it and just see how I do with it. Because I think I'm just holding myself to fear too much, and when work comes calling, I end up just jumping to it, which is understandable. When I started doing YouTube in 2011, I got the night shift position, which was which was a good thing in a way, but it was a bad thing because it happened just as I started to. Because back in 2011, like September, October, I got partnered with YouTube through TGN, and then I made all these different things that I did that were wrong. Blah 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 blah. Don't worry about it. But basically, work kept getting in the way, and I tried to balance too much. So now I've just had to say to myself, look, right, let's get on with it. Let's put the past behind. That's what has happened, and get it done. Because what's the point? Like I say, you end up spending half a week worrying about quality and all that, and then nothing gets done, so it's kind of silly. So anyway, I think that's pretty good. I don't even know how long this video is. How long is it? Because my OBS was hiding it. Almost 20 minutes of video. When it comes to single player let's plays that I'm doing, I'm aiming for about 12 to 15 minutes. The Lotro episodes I'm pushing for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm no longer going to do half an hour videos. Quantity I think is okay, but I want quality as well. If I get into a really good vibe and I can get like 40 videos of Lotro recorded in advance at a certain point, that's an example number. I'm not saying that's what I'm going to do. But say like I go on a recording rampage and I get like way too many videos. Maybe I'll upload one extra bonus video. But I'm looking at 2 or 3 videos a week. Again, this detail will be updated to you close to the time of the upload. I really need to make that decision later on. Like I say, all the numbers I use in this video are kind of just statistical. Not statistical, they're just theoretical. I love saying one word and think of something else. It's so fun. And yeah, let's see how this goes. So if you do enjoy the content, and you have enjoyed the content, thank you so much for being loyal to the channel over the years. I really feel like and I'm going to put this a different way, I feel like I owe a lot to myself as well as the audience to produce content that people enjoy. Like I say, I'm not going to be doing stuff like... I don't know how I'll go about with Lotro, if I'll do like the Mordor content stuff at launch. I really don't know. I just feel like I want to let's play it and show it off. Maybe I'll do stuff, but the problem for me compared to some YouTubers, again, I'm only theorizing. I don't know the facts about some YouTubers, but some of the bigger YouTubers who do Lotro, like Andang, they may have more time than me. I don't know, but with my job, I just haven't got the time to throw at it because I want to do my Twitch and YouTube. And some might say that, and I don't really worry about this. I'm going to do what I want, but some might say like, "Oh, well, don't do both." It's not going to hurt. I'm only thinking about when I do the streams and it doesn't really matter. I'm see, this is where my brain goes. I start justifying things mid-conversation to myself, which doesn't help. If you juggle things properly, then there's no issue. It's not like I'm going to be one of these people who does all the trending stuff. I kind of want to grow the channel gradually and just, show myself off. Show myself off to myself and prove to myself I can do this kind of stuff. Because I can. And I've been told by several people. I don't like to get too into it because then I end up worrying that I'm going to be cocky or whatever. But But again, doesn't really matter. You gonna die or what? Oh, Elder Scrolls is so laggy today. I did a dungeon, right, and it kept locking me up. And then, oh, I don't know what was going on. The dungeon fighting in this game is the only thing I don't like. It's just... Oh, here's a group. Oh, by the way, we're chucking you out because of this reason. Oh, yeah, you can't do this now, so bye. Oh, yeah, you've just done this group that we kicked you out of. We actually kicked you out of the group as well. So you can't get the bonus that we gave you for doing the random group find because we glitched. Yeah, but Elder Scrolls Online is a great game. From what I'm hearing, it's not to canon. So it's pretty much its own thing. It makes sense because you kind of want free reign to do stuff, and if you tie it to a certain game, like you look at Star Wars: The Old Republic, that wasn't tied to Knights of the Old Republic. That was kind of set many years before or after. I think it was after the time. No, I think it was many years before the time. Whatever, the canons. You know, it's if you want to play a decent Elder Scrolls game online, go for this. I mean, there's no other choice, but it's a worthwhile game. But yeah, I just thought I'd use this as a video just to have as background noise. I'm probably not going to do, like I say, I'm probably not going to do Elder Scrolls Online content on the channel just to keep the exclusivity. If I stop doing it on Twitch for some reason, then we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching, and let's do a little dance. Hope you guys have had a great time watching this video. Feel free to let me know what you think about the changes and what kind of series would you like to see me do. Try at the moment. My attempt is to get shorter games, like 2 or 3 hour games to 8, 12-hour games. I want to get a few of those done. I'm trying to build myself up gradually. So if you have any suggestions for series you would like to see me play, what you think I would enjoy on stream, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Thumbs up this video so I know you enjoyed it. If you don't enjoy the video so much, don't worry about it. Just give me a thumbs down. I don't mind. I'd rather, get a feeling for what you guys feel. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. This is Dulayne signing out. Have a great day, everyone.